Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and standing outside a fix and flip we just bought yesterday from a wholesaler. Bought a few houses the last couple of weeks, so that's been nice. This one we bought for $212. We're thinking it's worth $300 to $315. Needs probably $30,000 in work, in that range. Probably have another $20,000 in other costs for commission, financing costs, property taxes, things like that. And of course, check out investormore.com for more information on our flips, all that good stuff. And we've got a lot of stuff going on our Facebook page, Instagram too. This one, like I said, is bought from a wholesaler. So I haven't bought many from a wholesaler in a while. And we just haven't seen that many deals come from wholesalers, where I think 2 years ago, we were buying a lot from wholesalers. So this is the first one I think we bought in over a year, or really close to a year, from an actual wholesaler. We've been finding all our deals from the MLS, our direct marketing, some for sale by owners, one auction property. So be great to have some more wholesale deals, but just have not been seeing them. There's been some pop up, but either they weren't a good enough deal, or other investors were just willing to pay more for them than us. And it is still, yes, a very, very competitive market in Colorado, and people are paying a lot of money for these flips, and we've just got to be careful that we're not paying too much. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, but it has an addition I'll show you that could be a 3rd bedroom. So that's the 1 bathroom there. It needs some work. Obviously, we'll have to redo the surround, vanity. The whole house needs paint, some doors. The floors are hardwood, which is great, and they're not in horrible shape, so that shouldn't be too crazy to fix. And then another bonus is most of the windows are new, so we shouldn't have to do work there. But there are some minor things, you know. The trim there on the door is beat up, that door is broken. Of course, we always put new light fixtures in almost everything, so we'll do that. And here's the other bedroom, right here, with the sweet blue and red trim. Again, hardwood everywhere, which is super nice. And yeah, the doors are pretty junky, so we'll redo those. All right, so here's kind of where the addition starts. This used to be a bedroom right here. And so you'd walk into the bedroom, and then you had your closet right there. But as you can see, they opened it up, kind of made it a bigger dining room, and then added on to the back of the house right there, and made this just a walk-through dining room, which is kind of nice because it's a really tiny kitchen dining room area. That's where your laundry room is. Well, laundry, almost closet. And then that used to be a window, but now it's part of the addition. We'll have to redo the kitchen for sure. As you can see, it's pretty small, and yeah, not much there. So the good thing is it'll be cheap to redo, but we'll try and maybe rework it a little to add some more cabinets. Then here's the addition. They just put in same hardwood, which is great. That's awesome for us. And then it's a pretty decent sized room. Big window. Fireplace. Whoops. Knocking stuff over. So yeah, we can just probably put a closet in here somewhere, and then we can call this the 3rd bedroom. You know, put the closet right there and add a lot of value having that 3rd bedroom as opposed to only 2. All right, I'll show you outside. If this, oh, we'll go through this other door. One thing, when you're buying wholesale properties, you know, the sellers aren't always leaving them in amazing condition. So be prepared to have a lot of stuff left there. It's not the same as buying a house from the MLS where people are getting full market value and they're willing to clean it and make it nice for you. So one downside to this property is it backs to a somewhat busy road, but there is some, you know, a little barrier there between it, and we can put up a privacy fence there that should block out a bunch of that noise. Not quite as bad as some of our other properties have been on busy roads, and those busy roads really hurt the value, make them tough to sell. But there was, I think, that house right there just sold a few months ago for over $300,000. But you can see it doesn't quite, you know, it's got that commercial place between the busy road, so it isn't quite as close to the busy road. Another bonus, although it needs some work, we'll have to do outside paint everywhere. Or lots of sheds, garages. They left us lots of stuff, so if anybody needs a bike or a scooter, we've got it. They had probably 4 or 5 cars parked back here too, so we drove by here right before closing just to make sure those cars were gone. That's always a good tip as well. It's not easy to get rid of cars or vehicles, as many of you know from my camper video. So if you can make sure those are gone before you buy it, that's ideal. Here's the garage, which they kind of split up into a little workshop, but there's definitely room for a car in this stall, and then like the workshop area back there, and it's got this little tiny opening. I don't know if they had a door that fit that, but this spot here, that'd have to be a really tiny car. So I'm guessing we'll leave it as it is and let the new owners decide what they want to do. But if it's my garage, I would prefer to just have this whole wall out and be able to put a couple cars in here. And it's pretty deep, so you could have a couple cars in here and still have room for your little workshop in the back over here. All right, so that is the property. We'll get to working on it here pretty soon. Most of the work, you know, kitchen, bath. I believe it needs a new roof, outside paint, and some of the repairs might need a little bit of wood rot replacement here, and the fence. But should be a nice house. Should be a great house once we're done with it. And we'll have more videos coming up here soon. Some houses that should be finished the next week or two. And then hopefully we're buying some more. We don't have any under contract yet, but we're always looking. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, leave any comments if you have any, and we'll be back soon.